here is all my stuff. This is everything I'm bringing with me to go bikepacking, hopefully. In case you're wondering, yes, ultralight packers hate to see me coming. There's a cistern. Easy! So I love watching people's adventures on YouTube, and I'm always like, but like, I want to do that, but I don't know what to bring with me. Like, do I need this? Do I need that? So I'm going bikepacking for 3 days, and I thought, screw it, let's make one of those videos. You'll have to bear with, this isn't my normal style. But if you like it, let me know, drop a comment below, and I'll make some more of these for other unprepared adventures. Bag-wise, is probably the best place to start. So originally for this trip, I did have a handlebar bag, this bag, and then a saddle bag to go on the back. As you might be able to see, I caved and I got some panniers, because you probably could pack for a 3-day bikepacking trip with that and 1 30-litre rucksack, but I can't, so here we are. These are just Rock Bros. I was in a bit of a panic 2 nights before leaving when I realised that it wouldn't all fit. So these are just from Amazon. There probably is a website you could buy them from the company directly, or if you've got a local bike shop, hop in, check them out, and I'm sure they'll be able to find some panniers. But I did buy these secondhand off Amazon, so I'm taking that as a win. I just needed these to arrive today because I leave tomorrow. I haven't really planned or prepared for this trip. It is my first ever bikepacking trip. Based on the amount of stuff I'm taking, I am hoping that I don't need all of it. I probably won't make a part 2 talking about how useful everything was that I bought, unless people like really want it. I also do want to say before I get started with all of this, I'm aware this is a lot of stuff, and I'm very fortunate that I own all of this. I don't want everyone to think they have to just go out and buy a whole new bikepacking set for what they're doing. If you can borrow kit from friends or family. Other bits of this collection have built up over years. It was my birthday fairly recently, so I did ask for quite a few bits from family members and friends and stuff so that I could have all this today. Like, a lot of this stuff is new, but I don't want people to think you have to get new stuff so that you can do this. Anyway, I don't think I've actually said what I'm doing yet. So that's great. Tomorrow I'm heading up to Scotland, and I'm going to be bikepacking for 3 days across the Isle of Arran. Arran is an absolute favourite of mine. It is a gorgeous little island off the west coast of Scotland, and we used to go there all the time on family holidays, so I'm really looking forward to going back. I haven't ever bikepacked. I haven't ever backpacked really properly, so this is my first time doing this. I was originally intending to do it on a gravel bike, but you don't need new things for adventures, so I'm using my electric bike, which reminds me I need to get one more thing. Cool. 2 more things, and that could have been a disaster, because this is actually quite important. Anywho, I'm gonna try and split it up into basically what I'm bringing to sleep, what I'm bringing for like personal items, I guess, and then food, what my camping cook setup's gonna be, because I always love that. It's really nosy and I'm really interested in that. Let's make a start. When it comes to actually sleeping, I am taking the MSR Elixir 3, which is a super lightweight backpacking tent. It is a 3-person tent. I am intending to sleep in the tent with my bike. I feel like that's gonna make some people go absolutely crazy. Some people won't care. I am not blessed with an unlimited bank account. This bike is something that's very special to me. I really don't want to lose it, and I'll be absolutely distraught if it gets taken. And because I get quite a lot of adventure anxiety, love that, the easiest way to solve that for me is just to bring a tent that I know I can fit the bike into with me next to it. I would like to try this trip again at some point with a gravel bike, which would be much lighter, and then like wild camping maybe, because that is allowed in Scotland, and to giving that a go instead. And in that instance I probably wouldn't sleep with my bike, but this time we are, so roll with it, because that's happening. Whether I like it or not. Anyway, camping setup. MSR Elixir 3. One thing that I have kind of seen and heard about when people talk about backpacking, bikepacking, is to pack things separately. So you know, normally when you get your tent, it comes in a big bag about this big, and it's all rolled up together and everything. It's all very nice and compact, which is great, because I'm going to be on a bike and I don't want to go around Arran at like a 45-degree angle all the time. I'm deciding that I'm going to split my tent up and put it in both panniers. It's kind of even the way out. I was told by a very clever friend of mine who has bike packed quite a lot that you want your heaviest stuff at the back of your bike and the lighter weight stuff at the front, so that when you're braking, you kind of don't feel like you're just gonna go and yeet it over the handlebars. Inside the tent, we'll obviously have the bike. Around the bike is gonna be my sleep pad. So this is a 1-person ultralight high warmth sleeping mat from Alpkit. My sleeping bag, which I've already stuffed, is again just an OEX sleeping bag from Go Outdoors. This is probably 5 or 6 years old, which is insane. The sleeping bag does come with a stuff sack, but I've been able to compact it a bit more and it fits a little bit nicer into here using compression bags. This is my sleeping bag liner, which you can pop inside your sleeping bag, or if it's really, really hot, you can just sleep in a sleeping bag liner instead of a sleeping bag. I like to bring this everywhere with me. This is years old. I think this is from like Mountain Warehouse, but also it's great for keeping you warm, and I will be in Scotland in May, so it could be 30 degrees, it could be 3 degrees. So I just know that this stuff is never going to be packed as heavy again, but that's okay. This is a good transition piece from camping to personal. It's a little seat pad. They're foam, they're great. You can get them from any outdoor shop for, I don't know, less than £5, like without a doubt. But this is going to make sitting at a campsite a little bit more exciting, a little bit more fun, a little bit more glamorous. That leads us quite nicely onto camp cooking. So this is the Alpkit Coro. There's lots of different versions of these, basically. Tiny little camping stove that you then screw this end to the gas. And then again, just the gas canister. This is a OEX universal screw fit. Comes with a little cap that you take off and then you just screw the red bit onto here. That then leads us onto these. They're so cute. But this is my Sea to Summit little collapsible cook kit. But it also then comes with a little collapsible cup and a little collapsible bowl. The next thing I'm really excited about, the ultra long spork. So I've got 4 meals. These are from Firepot. So these specify that they're gluten-free or lactose-free or vegan. Got posh baked beans and posh pork and beans for breakfast. And then a porcini mushroom risotto and a chili con carne with rice for dinners. Lunches, I really wasn't sure what to do. I know that one of the days I'm going to try and grab lunch on the island because there's a banging sandwich shop that I'm so excited to check out. But until that, I've got some original gluten-free oatcakes, and I'll put a picture up. I like squirty cheese. It's not the classiest, but it will be food, and that will be important. Other bits of food I've brought, I've got a little mini hot chocolate. I only have the one, so this is going to be an emergency pick-me-up for probably when it's rained all day and I've cycled for a few hours and I'm tired and cold and missing home and missing a real bed and missing Michael. I feel like hot chocolate is a good way to try and fix that situation. My other thing to keep me going are, I've got 2 bags of these. And then for another treaty bit, I've got some gluten-free Tim Tams. So food leads us quite nicely onto drinks. So I will be bringing a couple of Nalgene's with me. I've always been really, really scared to try out, but I actually think it's going to be okay, and that's just really exciting. Water filters. There are tons of different water filters, tons of different brands, tons of different styles. I've gone for a platypus, which I can screw onto my Nalgene. It also fits the Yetis as well. You can also get like gravity ones. So this is a little mini version of that. It's from Alpkit, so you can fill this up with water, you connect it to one end, and then there's a little straw that goes on the other, and then that can fill up your bowl. If you have any questions about their filtering abilities, again, just drop a comment and I will do my best to answer. I've brought a little sponge with me. One more thing about like a camping setup I forgot. This bad boy, I haven't ever used this. When you go camping, normally with like a bigger tent or like a car or something or a van, you can have hookup, and this is my way of getting hookup. I can literally just plug like my phone and my bike battery into this. Oh, forgot about this. So this is also part of my cooking setup. It's so exciting. This is a little like windshield. You can pop it up and it's got some little built-in pegs that you can pop into the ground so that it doesn't like move about or blow away. It's literally so that you can keep your fire alight. Oh my god, I think I'm nearly done. And I seem to have packed this way better than I did last time. So that's really exciting. So that moves us on to personal from a different kind of perspective, which is clothes, meds, camping gear, safety, cleaning, toilet, that kind of stuff. So my day one cycling outfit is going to be just one of these. I love them, they're great, they're so lightweight. And then again, I've just got some like Pinnacle bike shorts, which are padded in the bum. I've got these, and then I've got my trusty Melly, which I absolutely love. So that's one of my cycling outfits. My other cycling outfit that I've got in here is basically the same. It's another pair of like shorts, another t-shirt. I've got a sun hoodie on the off chance that it's actually really, really hot and I want a bit more protection and a bit more shade. This also has some merino leggings in, which are probably going to be my camp outfit. It's only 3 days, so that'll be plenty. I've also got some woolen socks to sleep in. It's the start of May. I really don't know what the weather's going to be like. Like I have looked at the weather, but I don't know what that's going to actually look like, which is why I'm kind of packing things for both worst case, best case and worst case. Sanitary wise, I've got some really exciting bits. Some little baggies which are amazing. So they've got shampoo, conditioner, and then some like body soap in. And then I've also got some toothpaste tablets. These are instead of like a plastic tube. These are a good alternative to plastic. Like my only thing is that the taste could be slightly better. I've also got just a little bottle of hand sanitizer and some deep heat, some lip balms and bits, some plastic-free deodorant, a little wooden hairbrush, and that's something else I'm really excited for. It's so silly. It hasn't been used yet, which is why that might have been quite so close to my face. This is a Cooler Claw. If you're an outdoorsy girl, you probably know what this is. Sometimes you're outside and you just gotta go. You might not have toilet roll with you. You can just do what you need to do. Give a little dab, 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 pop it away so that the dirty bit's on the inside. And then you can just pop it onto the outside of a bag or something and it'll just dry and then you're golden. While we're on the subject of toileting outdoors, this is my absolute emergency scooper. I want to specify, don't actually scoop your poop with this. Things get really, really desperate and you can't find a toilet and you be needing a toilet real bad. You can dig a little hole, do what you need to do in it, use this to kind of cover it back up. I have been very lucky that I haven't used this yet. But again, adventure anxiety, I want to be covered for every scenario. So I bought this a couple of years ago. Haven't had to use it, but it's something that I do bring on every trip in case I need to use it. We pray that I don't need to use it. From a kind of wind down camp relaxing side of things, I've got some Suunto headphones. These are really cool. They're kind of like shocks. I actually bought these to replace my shocks because I lost them, but I think I love these more, which is really exciting. One of the things that really sets it apart from shocks for me is that it comes with this little case. So you can charge up the headphones through this, and then this holds charge. So I think you get another like 10, 20 hours from this little thing. I've also got an emergency little battery bank. It only does like 1 or 2 phone charges, which hopefully I won't be needing to use because I have got the camp power. But just in case it's really desperate, I will be navigating from my phone. Sorry. I'm trying to aim for Bridgend campsite. So having a way to keep that charged up is really useful. I've also got a Melly hat again. It's Scotland. I'll be taking this cap, but having a little warmer one as well for sleeping, anything. My hair gets wet if I get rained on. Keeping my head nice and warm. Speaking of weather, when I say I've packed for every like eventuality, I really have. We'll start with, if it all goes bad, waterproofs. Lots and lots of waterproofs. Normally I wouldn't bring this many waterproofs with me, but because I'm camping and I won't necessarily have a chance to dry things out, I really just want to make sure that I'm gonna be okay. I feel like one of the things that can immediately ruin any adventure, whether it be a walk or a cycle or something more intense over multiple days, is if you get soggy and you can't dry out. I feel like that just immediately ruins the trip. So I've got some lightweight waterproof trousers and then I've got 2 waterproof coats. I'm thinking that I will bring both of them, but if I don't have room, I won't. It's as simple as that. And then on the other side of things, I've got some sunnies. So these are replacement backup glasses that I bought, but they're actually really cool because they come with multiple lenses. So they've currently got the polarized lenses in, but if it is raining, I can just put the kind of clear ones on so I can still see. Obviously I'm cycling, safety is like really important, guys. So I've got my bike helmet, It's just a gyro, I don't know how it's said, so that I can let my feet breathe at the end of the day. I'm gonna bring my sandals along with me. They'll be great for just kind of sliding into when I'm at camp. Speaking of safety, I've got a little GPS device. It's got SOS built into it. Again, I don't think anything's gonna go wrong, and I don't want anything to go wrong. But I do like to be prepared in case something does go wrong. So this is just the Garmin InReach Mini 2. It's a really great backup as well as having a phone, just in case anything was to happen to that. I can still get help if I need it. The only other thing that I might bring with me is my Kindle. That is everything I'm bringing with me for my first bikepacking trip in Scotland as a complete beginner. It's a really surreal feeling. Like, it's really exciting that I'm doing this, but I am also 100% bricking it. But yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you do want to know how useful I thought everything was that I brought with me, do let me know if you want to see that as a video. I'm happy to make it. Yeah, the next time I see you, I'll be in Scotland. As always, I wish you good vibes and great adventures, and I'll see you in the next one.